everyone, and welcome to MrMoFranchise. It's episode 7, and the Steelers are hot off their 2 back-to-back wins against the Raiders and the Bengals, and now they travel to the frozen tundra of Lambeau Field to take on Aaron Rodgers and the Packers. As far as how long I'll be playing this game this week, I rolled an 8, so this will be a very short game. This will be a 6-minute quarter game, and it will be a full play, all 4 quarters. As far as the effect of winning or losing, I rolled a 1, so this will affect my approval rating with the GM by a plus or minus D6, depending on if we win or lose. And it will also affect my right guard and my lowest morale defender, which is also my right end, and that'll affect them, of course, by a D6 as well. As far as the random event for week 4 goes, it says Practice Squad Gem Steal. Your player personnel director has been monitoring the practice squads of other teams around the league closely and believes he has found a gem. Randomly roll to see which player he believes is the gem, and that will randomly require rolling for the player and the team. And if I choose not to take their advice, nothing further happens. If I follow the advice and promote the player, add the following player and make their player morale an 80. Well, I rolled hated rival Baltimore Ravens, and I got Chauncey Rivers, a left outside linebacker, and he was a 60 overall. And because my player personnel director is so good, I get to roll 4 different random characteristics that all improve by a D10. 2 of them were good and 2 of them were not. So I improved his toughness by a 6. That's good. I improved his tackling by an 8, which is really good. And then I got 2 attributes that don't really help a left outside linebacker. Impact blocking went up 2 and play action went up 4. That doesn't really help him. And anyway, that did help him go up 2 points overall. But when I saw my whole squad, he still wasn't able to crack the starting squad. So I actually then signed him to the practice squad. So that's the story of Chauncey Rivers. Who knows? Maybe he'll make the squad one day. All right, let's take it to the action. The Steelers take on Aaron Rodgers and the Packers. But before we get to that, let's take a look at some of the things that we said at our press conference with the media. We were asked about Dwayne Haskins. They said, hey, what more do you need out of Dwayne Haskins Jr.? And we had a choice to make. Should we say carry the team or build chemistry? I decided to go with build chemistry. We just want him to be himself, continue doing his part to build chemistry, and keep our offense rolling. The better chemistry we have, the easier it'll be for everyone to make plays. Therefore, we are offered beat the Packers and score 4 touchdowns. And then the media followed that up with another question about Aaron Rodgers. What's the biggest factor in slowing Aaron Rodgers down? I decided to go with limit the passing game. I'm not worried about Aaron Rodgers running. I'm worried about that golden arm that he has. So that's what I told the media. So beat the Packers and hold in the less than 250 yards passing. That is the goal that we have for this game. And our entire defense will have +3 man and zone coverage against the Packers. I like these new changes that the new Madden has. These week-to-week additions and challenges. I think it makes each game feel different. And we have Isaiah Buggs back from the injury report. He will be starting for us in this game. And hot Henry Mondu is going to move up 2 points this week. Looking at his stats, he really is weak when it comes to finesse moves. So I just decided, you know what? Let's just stick with the power game with Henry Mondu. Let's not even try to make him a finesse guy. Let's just focus on what he's good at, and that is power moves. So we're going to put both points into power rusher. This gives old 99 1 awareness, 2 power moves, and 1 tackle. And then we get 1 more point, and we're going to pump that right into power rusher. And he follows that up with 1 awareness, 2 power moves, and 1 pursuit. So 99 Henry Mondu up to 67 overall. A star at 25 years old for this young Steelers team. Before we get to the game, we did have some upgrades of people after the practice. We have John Bay Johnson. He's going to move up 1 point in deep threat, which pushes him up to a 67 overall. 2 catch in traffic. 1 catching is things I'm looking for there. Bryce Love is going to go up a point. Elusive back. That's going to move him up to a 67 overall. +1 agility, +2 change of direction, and +1 juke move. Our improvements for Bryce Love. Dwayne Haskins Jr. is going to get a point. I decided to go, after looking at the stats, You know, his throw power, would I like it to be 90? Sure. But when I look at his accuracies, I still think those need to go up. So I'm going to go down to Field General and bump that up to a 64. Which bumps him up to a 64. He gets 2 awareness and 2 in throw accuracy deep. We're going to bump up Isaiah Loudermilk. He's going to get a point in Run Stopper. And that gives him 1 awareness, 2 block shed, and 1 in tackle. And then our backup strong safety, Donovan Steiner, is going to go up a lot of upgrades. 1 man coverage, 2 play rec, 1 pursuit, 1 tackle, and 1 zone coverage. Like that, plus 2 play rec. And finally, Michael Jackson Sr. He's going to go up 1 awareness and 3 in man coverage. So that takes care of the upgrades. Let's go down the field where we will see the Steelers and the Packers. Packers come out in their all dark green uniforms. Steelers come out in their gold pants with the white jersey. This will be a short 6-minute quarter game for 4 quarters, so expect to see this game rather low scoring. On the season, Dwayne Haskins, 6 touchdowns to 4 interceptions. Completion percentage under 50%. Gotta fix that. First and 10 from the 25. Handoff to Najee Harris. He's going to pick up a gain of 4. Harris, great game last week. 22 carries for 105 yards. Second and 4 for the Steelers. They're going to hand it off once again to Najee Harris. That seems like a good formula. That makes it 3rd down and manageable for the Steelers. 3rd and 4. Haskins back to pass out of the shotgun. He's going to roll up to the right. He sees a man open. That's going to be a first down to Chase Claypool. All the way down to the 41-yard line. A 28-yard reception for number 11, Chase Claypool. And the Steelers have a first down inside Packer territory. Hand off to Najee Harris, who started left and then cut back right. Good ball carrier vision. Gain of 7 there. Second down and 3. Packers don't have a lot of men in the box, so the Steelers are going to hand it off again to Najee Harris. And he's going to be brought down for a short gain. That makes it 3rd down and 1. Hand off to Najee Harris. And he just stretches out for the first down and gets it. Excuse me, that was the Benny Snell. First and 10 for the Steelers at the 31. Harris back in the game. Haskins under center is going to do play action. He's going to roll out to the right. And he's going to take it himself and just run, pick up a couple yards. He did fumble, but it was out of bounds. Second down and 8. Hand off to Najee Harris. Runs to the left, doesn't find a lot of room there. Maybe 2 yards. That's going to make this 3rd down and 6. Haskins back to pass. Lots of time. There is a penalty flag on the play. I believe that's going to be a hold, but there also is a sack. Packers will probably decline this and force the Steelers into a long field goal situation. This will be a 51-yard field goal for the kicker. With a 7-mile-an-hour wind going left to right. Kick is up, and the kick is good. And the Steelers take the early 3-0 lead. Good drive by the Steelers. Good job getting points. In a short game like this, every point is even more important. With 2:01 to play here in the first quarter, Packers will come out for their first drive. And of course, they have 1-2 himself, Aaron Rodgers. 10 touchdowns to 4 interceptions on the season. He's going to start this drive at the 25-yard line after the touchback. Under center is Aaron Rodgers, first play. He's going to hand this off to Aaron Jones. Aaron Jones tries to find room on the right side, but actually loses a yard. Nice job there by the Steeler defense. Number 96, Isaiah Buggs, back from injury on the play. Good to see Buggs making a move. Let's watch the replay. Refreshed from his time off a week ago to recover from that injury, and he starts the game off with a 1-yard loss. Good job, Mr. Buggs. 2nd and 11. Rodgers back to pass. And he's going to throw this incomplete. Good coverage there by number 56 for the Steelers defense. That was Alex Highsmith on the coverage. 3rd and 11. And look at Aaron Rodgers throw that ball in there. That's a first down. Reception by Robert Tonyan, the number 1 tight end for the Packers. 1st and 10 for the Packers. Packers come out in a heavy set here. And Rodgers is going to go back to pass. He's going to scan the field. Just throw this away. Saw that nobody was open. Just want to get rid of it. That's going to make this 2nd down and 10 with 1:06 to play here in the first quarter. Hand off to Aaron Jones, and Jones is met in the backfield. That brings up 3rd and 11 for the Packers. Another 3rd and long. Can the Steelers defense hold? Rodgers back to pass. He's going to dump it off to Alan Lazard, and Lazard is going to get to midfield, but he's going to be short. And out comes the Packers punting unit. This is going to be J.K. Scott for this punt. He's going to try to pin the Steelers inside the 20. But this kick is at the 19-yard line. So he does accomplish his goal. Steelers are out there with 16 seconds left to go in the first quarter. Steelers up 3-0. Steelers come out in the acclamation on the first play. We're going to throw this out to the flat. Hunter Bryant. Bryant's going to get a gain of 9, and I think that's going to take us to the end of the first quarter. It will. Actually, there's going to be a first down on that play. End of the first quarter. The Steelers outgaining the Packers and have an early 3-0 lead. 1st and 10 for the Steelers. Start the second quarter. Handoff. No, it's going to be play action. Good play action there by the Steelers. And Haskins is going to take off for himself. And he's going to run and get a first down and then dive down for a gain of 12 yards. It's 1st and 10 for the Steelers now at the 41-yard line. Good decision making there by Dwayne Haskins. Hand off to Najee Harris. Harris pushes himself forward for a gain of 5. 2nd down and 5 for the Steelers. Hand off to Harris for a gain of a couple. It's going to make it 3rd down and 3. Packers crowd getting into it. 3rd and 3. The Steelers going to be in the shotgun. Haskins making some adjustments. And he's going to hand it off to Najee Harris. I'm not sure that was a good read there by Dwayne Haskins. And Coach Mo is going to keep the offense out there. 4th and 3. Haskins under center. He's going to pass. He's going to float this out, and that's going to be a first down to Hunter Bryant. Coach Mo showing some risky play calling early on, but it pays off. And the Steelers have it 1st and 10 from the 47. And this time Haskins is going to be brought down in the sack. Good play there by the Packers defense. 2nd down and 14. Kiki on that previous sack. Haskins under center. Back to pass. Looking on the deep comeback route. And that's going to be intercepted by the Packers. That is number 30. Denard on the interception. Costly turnover there by Haskins. And now the Packers are in business. Rodgers in the offset eye. 1st and 10. Handoff to Aaron Jones. Jones finds 1 yard. It's going to be 2nd down and 9. So we approach under 3 minutes to go here in the first half. Packers looking to tie or take the lead. Another offset eye. This time handing off to Aaron Jones. And Jones is going to be met in the backfield. He may have got back to the line of scrimmage. In fact, he's going to lose a yard. That's going to make it 3rd down and 10. Rodgers back to pass. And he finds his man for the first down. That's Marquez Valdez-Scantling for the first down on the deep in route. And the Packers have it now with a 2-minute warning. 1st and 10. Rodgers back to pass. He's going to find his tight end. That is Sternberger. And Sternberger is going to take it down all the way to the 3-yard line. 1st and goal for the Packers at the 3-yard line. 2 halfback set. Rodgers back to pass. He's going to throw it to the end zone, and that's going to be a touchdown for the Packers. Devin Funchess on the score. And with 1:51 to go here in the first half, the Packers take the lead for the first time, 7-3. After the touchback, the Steelers had the ball looking to try to get back into this game after the costly turnover there by Dwayne Haskins. Haskins under center. 1:51 to go and 3 timeouts. It's going to be play action. Haskins going to roll up to the right. And he's just going to take it himself. Try to tiptoe around the sideline. Maybe a gain of 5. Second down and 5. Draw play to Najee Harris. And Harris is going to find some room. 6-yard gain, first down. Steelers go with the hurry up. Haskins back to pass. He's going to throw this. That's going to be a catch to Chase Claypool. Claypool with a gain of 13, and now the Steelers are at midfield. First and 10 for the Steelers at midfield. 1:15 to play and 2 timeouts remaining. Haskins back to pass. And he's going to be brought down on the sack. That's going to be the stud defensive tackle, Kenny Clark. 6-yard loss. Clock is going. The Steelers 2nd and 16. Haskins back to pass, and he is going to throw and intercept. Oh, it's nearly intercepted. Steelers catch a huge break there. 3rd and 16 for Dwayne Haskins. He's going to loft this to a first down to Chase Claypool. Good touch there by Haskins after throwing the ill-advised pass the previous play. And that puts the Steelers in deep field goal range with 2 timeouts remaining and 31 seconds to go. Haskins back to pass, and he is going to be sacked, but he gets rid of it. Incomplete. 2nd down and 10. 26 seconds to go. Haskins is going to float this to Pat Freiermuth. Freiermuth's going to have it to the 28-yard line, and the Steelers will burn their 2nd timeout. 3rd down and 6. Haskins back to pass. Don't get sacked. He's going to let it go to the end zone, and then it's going to be incomplete. And the Steelers will bring out the field goal unit. Cut this to a 1-point lead. 45-yard field goal from the left hash. Wind is blowing right to left. Here's the kick. The kick is up, and the kick is right down the middle. Playing the wind perfectly. And the Steelers find themselves down 7-6 as we approach near halftime. Be interesting to see what the Packers do here after the touchback with 10 seconds to go. They do have 3 timeouts left, but will they be happy taking that 1-point lead in half? They will be as they hand it off to Aaron Jones. The classic draw play to see what you can get. Jones picks up a first down, but the Packers will be happy with taking this to the locker room. It's the Packers 7 and the Steelers 6 in a low-scoring game. We expected that with the 6-minute quarter game. But the Steelers are in this for the 3rd week in a row, making that Bills game seem like a long time ago. Baltimore at Denver, and the Ravens looking to get back to 500. They're leading right now 20-7 against the Broncos. And here's an odd thing. We've got Arizona at Los Angeles in Oklahoma. Come on, Madden. There's no professional football team in Oklahoma. There's an NBA team, the Oklahoma City Thunder. But what are you doing, Madden? Why is Oklahoma colored like they have an NFL team? What are you doing? Come on. You're a 1A franchise. That's the kind of mistake you shouldn't have in your game by the year 2021. Fix your game, EA Sports. That's embarrassing. There's enough of that rant. Let's get to the second half. Steelers and Packers. Steelers going to kick this in the end zone for a touchback.
Let's go, George. Let's go.
And Aaron Rodgers will come out nursing a 1-point lead. 6-minute quarter game, so you know it's going to be a low-scoring game. Handoff is to Aaron Jones, and Jones is going to be met in the backfield. The Steelers are doing a great job bottling up this Packer run game, forcing Aaron Rodgers to do it all himself. He's used to that, but still, good job by this Steeler run defense so far today. Aaron Rodgers trying to get rid of it. He's just going to throw this out of bounds as every man was covered. And that's going to make this 3rd down and 11 as the Steelers were going to show some pressure but fall back into zone coverage. Aaron Rodgers is going to step up in the pocket, dump this off, and that's not going to be enough. As Alan Lazard is going to be stopped short by 2 yards, and out comes the Packers punt team. Steelers defense, great job getting this ball back. Bryce Love is going to call for a fair catch and then still run it. And the Steelers will start their possession at the 24-yard line, down by a point. Under 5 minutes to play here in the 3rd quarter. Draw play to Najee Harris. Harris is going to stumble forward for 6 yards. It's going to make this 2nd down and 4. Hand off to Harris at the middle. And he may have a first down. He does indeed. First down for the Steelers. Back pass is... Oh, it's going to be another draw play by the Steelers. They must have seen something in film study, as that's a 5-yard gain. Second down and 5. Draw play working well for the Steelers so far today. Haskins back to pass. He's going to find his man, Chase Claypool, for a first down. 8-yard gain. Steelers offense looking good coming out of halftime. Here they're in the I formation. Near midfield, this is going to be a counter. And Harris is going to be met after a 2-yard gain. Second down and 8 at midfield. As we approach the 3-minute mark here in the third quarter. Haskins dropping way back, and he's going to be dropped for a sack. That's an 11-yard loss. Kenny Clark with his second sack of the day. And that forces the Steelers into 3rd and 19, where they do not want to be for Dwayne Haskins. Haskins going to launch this, and that is going to be incomplete. Steelers are forced to punt, trying to pin the Packers here inside the 20. And they will. Nice tackle there on special teams by the Steelers. And the Packers will take over at the 13-yard line. 2:15 to go in the third quarter. Packers 7, Steelers 6. Rodgers back to pass with 1st and 10. Nice pickup blitz there by the running back for the Packers. That's a first down to Devin Funchess. Now the Packers have it at the 35-yard line. Rodgers quick pass. That was a quick slant, but knocked down, incomplete pass. Maybe the receiver should have had it. Second down and 10. Rodgers has that cannon of an arm. Another quick pass. That is, once again, to Devin Funchess, who just sat down in the zone for a 7-yard gain. He's going to make this 3rd down and 3. And it's going to be a draw play to Aaron Jones, and he's going to pick up the first down and more as the Packers get to midfield. 1st and 10 for the Packers. Under 1 minute to play here in the third quarter. Rodgers back to pass. He's going to find his man, Aaron Jones, out of the backfield for a gain of 8. Second down and 2.5. We'll call it. Maybe 3. Steelers showing blitz. And Aaron Jones is going to be met, and he's going to break a tackle, and he's going to find his way to a first down. Steelers do a poor job of tackling there. And the Packers do have a first down as we approach the last play of the third quarter. Rodgers looking deep. He's got a man open. That's going to be a first down. That is to Robert Tonyan. And the Packers have it. 1st and goal from the 4 as we start the fourth quarter. A touchdown here would be devastating for the Steelers defense. It's a fumble, but the Packers recover. Good job by the Steelers defense forcing the fumble. Laying on the tackle. It's going to be 2nd and goal from the 4. That would have been a huge fumble recovery. Rodgers back to pass. He's going to buy some time scrambling to the left, and he's going to throw it, and it's going to be a touchdown for the Packers. Devin Funchess for the touchdown. And that's a dagger for the Steelers defense, as the Packers will go up after the extra point, 14-6. The only good news is that still is a 1-score game if the Steelers can get the 2-point conversion. After the touchback, the Steelers start at the 25-yard line. Hand off to Najee Harris. Gain of 3. The Steelers showing that they're not going to stress, they're not going to press. Still sticking with the running game. 2nd and 7 for Haskins. He's going to dump this off to Pat Freiermuth, who has the first down and a 7-yard gain. 1st and 10 for the Steelers, under 5 to play. It's going to be a handoff. No, it's play action. Haskins rolling to the right, and he's going to find his man. That is Deontay Johnson, taking the Steelers to midfield. 1st and 10 from the 49. Handoff to Najee Harris. He's got some running room to the left side for a gain of 3. 2nd down and 7. Steelers offense trying to methodically move this ball down. Chase Claypool with the first down. Steelers showing great patience here. They know they only need 1 score. Under 4 to play. Draw play to Najee Harris. And this time the Packers have read it. For the first time today, the Packers stop the draw. And the Steelers will lose 2 yards, making this 2nd down and 12. 3.5 to play. Haskins back to pass. He's going to do a pump fake. And then he's going to just get rid of it, thank goodness. That's going to make this 3rd down and 12. Haskins under center. In formation to pass. He's looking. Plenty of time to throw. He's got a man open. That's Pat Freiermuth for the first down. 16-yard gain for the Steelers. Huge play there for this offense. 1st and 10 now, under 3 to play. Haskins making some adjustments. Back in the shotgun. And he's going to fumble. No. Deion Lowry is going to run this back to the 22-yard line. And that could be it for the Steelers. Costly turnover there by Haskins. The fumble strip, and the Packers now going to hand it off. No, it's going to be a play action, but Rodgers brought down by Alex Highsmith. And that's going to take us probably to the 2-minute warning. Ooh, Steelers were driving. That's a costly turnover. 2 minutes to go. The Packers have the 8-point lead and the ball. 2nd and 15. I formation for Aaron Rodgers. He's going to hand this off to Jones. Jones makes a nice cut to the right for a gain of, we'll call 11. That's going to make this 3rd down and 3. Rodgers back to pass. He's going to be sacked. Alex Highsmith with his 2nd sack of the day. And that's going to force the Packers into field goal formation. This is good. It'll be an 11-point game, and it'll be tough for the Steelers. That kick is good. And the Steelers find themselves trailing by 11 points and only 1 timeout remaining. After the touchback, the Steelers start at the 25-yard line. Haskins back to pass. And he's going to throw this nearly intercepted. He tried to throw it out to the flat, but that was read well by the Packers defense. Haskins almost had his 3rd interception of the game. 2nd and 10 for Haskins. Patiently waiting, and he's going to throw this out of bounds. I'm going to say he threw that away. In real honesty, he was actually throwing that and just missed his target. 3rd down and 10 for Dwayne Haskins. 1:36 to go in this game. Haskins back to pass. He's going to find his man. That is Deontay Johnson for the 1st down. Steelers going to hurry up at midfield. It's going to be dumped off to Chase Claypool, who wisely gets out of bounds. 2nd and 3 for the Steelers. 7-yard gain there for Claypool. More importantly, he gets out of bounds. 1:09 to go here for the Steelers. Haskins taking the look. Under center, he's going to send his man. Hall out further. Now he's going to make an adjustment. Maybe an audible. Haskins back to pass. He's going to throw it. He's got his man Chase Claypool, who once again gets out of bounds after a 9-yard gain. No, they're going to give him the 1st down. It's going to be 1st and 10 from 36. Haskins back to pass. He's going to find his man. That is open. Deontay Johnson down to the 3. And a beautiful touch pass there by Dwayne Haskins. And it's going to be 1st and goal for the Steelers at the 3-yard line. Under a minute to play. Forget the field goal. They're going to look for the touchdown here. And then the onside kick. Haskins going to move his man, Doolin, into the slot. Now he's going to make another adjustment. Back to pass. And he's going to try to run it forward. And he's going to be brought down by the ankles. Kenny Clark with his 3rd sack of the day. Steelers go to the hurry up. Time is ticking away. Haskins throws across the middle. And that's going to be intercepted. And that is your ball game. Adrian Amos read the quarterback. And that was so close to being a touchdown. Let's watch the replay. Haskins had his man open, but Fryer just couldn't get it. Watch the replay here. Amos is able to fight him for it. And he was the stronger man. And out comes Aaron Rodgers to take the knee down. And that will be the end of this game. Steelers showed a lot of heart in the 4th quarter there. It would have been interesting to get the touchdown there and see what the onside kick would have brought. Unfortunately, that's not going to happen. As the Green Bay Packers, a 20-point favorite to win this game, do win by 11, although I would argue the game was much closer than that. But the score is what you are, and the Steelers will fall to 2-2 as the Packers get this win at home. As we look at the tail of the tape, those 2 interceptions by Pittsburgh didn't help, and of course the 2 fumbles by Dwayne Haskins also, including that one that was scooped up, was a dagger. 4 turnovers from Dwayne Haskins. You can't have that if you're going to beat the Packers, especially in a 6-minute quarter game. You can't have 4 turnovers. That's just not going to do it. So let's look at Dwayne Haskins. He was 15 of 24 for 212 yards, but no touchdowns and 2 interceptions. That was costly. In a 6-minute quarter game in Madden, you just can't have that. Najee Harris, 16 carries for 51 yards, a 3.1 average. Haskins did pretty well on the ground, but those 2 fumbles are glaringly obvious as to why the Steelers lost this game. As far as the passing game goes, we did have Chase Claypool with 7 catches for 101 yards. He was a bright spot, and he continues to be the star of this team as we look to rebuild. Pat Freiermuth, 3 catches for 27 yards. And Deontay Johnson, 3 catches for 70 yards. He also had a good game. And Hunter Bryant threw in 14 yards with 2 catches. As far as our blocking goes, Kendrick Green gave up 2 sacks, and that's not good. And Dan Moore Jr. gave up 2 sacks. That's 4 sacks from the left tackle and the center. Dotson had another sack given up, and Isaiah Wilson gave up a sack. 6 sacks in a 6-minute quarter game, that is not good. Recipe for losing. As far as defense goes, Alex Highsmith, probably the player of the game. He had 2 sacks. He had 3 tackles and 3 tackles for loss. So clearly in a 6-minute quarter game, that is the player of the game for the Steelers on defense. It was nice to see Isaiah Buggs back. He was able to get a tackle for loss. And then Michael Jackson Sr. had 4 tackles. And Justin Lane had 4 tackles and 2 tackles for loss. That pretty much sums it up here in Green Bay, where the Steelers are going to lose by a final score of 17-6. As we look at upgrades, Dalen Mack, a defensive tackle, way down the depth chart, is going to move up to 66. He's going to go to a +1 awareness and +3 block shed. And our starting left tackle, Dan Moore, is going to go for point. We're going to move on pass protection. He gets beat a lot. And he's going to get +1 pass block, +1 pass block finesse, and +1 pass block power. And then Zach Gentry, our tight end, is going to go up a point. He's going to get a point in blocking. And that's going to give him +1 pass block, +1 pass block finesse, +1 run block, and +2 run block power. So, a disappointing loss to the Steelers, although a little bit expected. Aaron Rodgers is going to be tough to beat with the lineup we currently have. Coach Mo talks to Dwayne Haskins after the game. You know, it's a good conversation that they're having. Dwayne Haskins is saying, hey, you know, put that one on me. Yeah, we'll get it figured out, Coach Mo says. Don't worry, Dwayne. We're still 2-2. We're way above schedule. I mean, 500 at this point. Coach Mo is extremely happy with a 2-2 record at this point. The Green Bay Packers are a much better team than us right now. And then I talked to the reporter, and then they asked me, how does it feel to lose to Aaron Rodgers? And I give them the straight up, which is, hey, every loss hurts. We came in with the expectation to shut him down, but we weren't able to get the job done. Unfortunately for us, we're going to face a penalty next game. All defensive players will have a -5 plus play recognition. So, tough loss for the Steelers. Fortunately, the GM was understanding. I think the GM realized that was a game that we probably were not favored to win. So, fortunately, when we rolled, we only lost 1 point. So, the GM only drops to 45, which is good news, which means Kyle Murphy will drop to a 41 morale, and Isaiah Loudermilk will also drop to a 42 morale. Well, thanks so much for watching. If you haven't already, think about subscribing and smash that like button and tell a friend. The Pittsburgh Steelers are 2-2. Which is still much better than I thought we'd be at this point in the season with this rebuild. So while that loss was a little disappointing, I'm still optimistic for the future of this team. Thanks again for watching. Have a great day.